But there was a person that was actually walking said dogs down the street, and he was shot in the chest, and everyone's going, oh my God, the dogs. What about the man? What about that man who got shot in the chest for innocently walking the dogs down the street?
Pascal.
Okay.
Now rocking with that dude Pascal.
I wasn't going to talk about this. I really wasn't. But it's become such a huge freaking deal. Huge freaking deal. Lady Gaga's dog has been dog-napped. Yes, I said dogs, have been dog-napped. But Jack's got the story. What's up, Mike?
All right. So Lady Gaga has 2 French bulldogs, and she has a dog walker. And there's video that I had sent to Pascal. You're going to pull that up here momentarily. Yeah. But both 2 individuals attacked the dog walker, opening gunfire on him, hitting him, not killing him. He was in stable condition in the hospital. But then they fled with the singer's 2 French bulldogs. So the LAPD is scrutinizing this video to try to figure out to see if they can figure anything from it. But the footage, which was recorded by a home surveillance camera, shows a dog walker on Sierra Bonita Avenue in Hollywood on Wednesday night with a light-colored sedan slows down and stops next to him. Mm-hmm. 2 people get out of the car. And they accost the dog walker, and the victim is heard, no, as he struggles with his attackers. So one man is seen restraining the victim as the other one appears to point a gun. As a gunshot rings out, the victim is seen falling backward as the man raced back to the car. And so he's yelling out for help in the video. Let's see, people said, we heard blood-curdling screams, and then within about a minute, a shot rang out. We just ducked for cover, ran inside, and called 911. We came back out, and the guy was literally bleeding out as the cops and paramedics were coming, and our neighbor was compressing his chest. I didn't know if he was alive or dead, and he gets put on the stretcher and put in the ambulance. Mason added that she had no idea that the victim was Lady Gaga's dog walker, and her dogs had been stolen. He was in critical condition, and then I saw another one that said that he was in better condition, so I'm not sure where he currently, what his current condition is. The dogs are still missing, and Lady Gaga is offering a $500,000 reward for the return of her dogs named Koji and Gustav. But the police describe the attackers as men between 20 to 25 years old. But it doesn't seem like they have too much information. I wonder if there's going to be additional video surveillance out there that maybe gets a license plate or faces or something. But if you want to pull up that
I got video. It right here. We are ready to look at this footage. And it says, warning, contains disturbing images and language. So let's take a look, shall we? That's no joke.
It definitely seems like this is planned.
Wow. You hear the gunshot, too. Hold on, let's see what this says here. Car just drives off. This dude was shot in the chest, too. Okay. $500,000. No questions asked, by the way. Lady Gaga is offering $500,000 to whoever returns her dogs. No questions asked. Okay. Okay.
But one question I have, and I haven't been able to find this out. What actually happened to the guy? Did he die, or is he in the hospital?
See, that's the thing. Hold up. See, that's the one thing. Okay, hold on. Hold that thought, David, because you're thinking exactly what I'm thinking too. Hold up. Let's just see what the rest of this thing says. They're doing the investigation is ongoing, obviously. They don't know what happened. CNN has reached out to representatives for Gaga for comment, and that's it. They're still waiting to hear something. Okay. All right. So there you have it, guys. Lady Gaga, her dogs were dog-napped. And there were like French bulldogs or whatever the hell they are. Not trying to say anything bad about the breed of dog. But French bulldogs, they're cute and cuddly looking dogs. You saw them for yourself. And now she is offering $500,000 for the return of her dogs. All right. Now, from my understanding, those kind of dogs are known to be getting stolen, to get dog napped, because they are I guess they're an expensive breed. Okay.
Well, it's worse than that. They use them in dog fights because they can't fight back.
Or they use them in dog fights because they can't fight back. So these guys pulled up, took the dogs. It just seems so random. Shot this man in the chest. Now, the funny thing to me is this. Everyone's more concerned about the dogs than the actual dog walker. That's what I wanted to point out. David just jumped the gun on me. But other than that, but it's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, what is going on with the dog walker? Him dead or no? What happened? What's going on? What's the story here? Why is everybody so concerned? Here it is. I am not trying to be a dick here. Yes, I cursed, but I'm not trying to be a dick here. I love my dogs. I got 4 of them now. Bruh. From a man who never had dogs in his life to a man who has 4 dogs, you know for a fact that I love my puppies. I love my puppies. Okay? So it's not about that, okay? But there was a person that was actually walking said dogs down the street, and he was shot in the chest, and everyone's going, oh my God, the dogs. What about the man? What about that man who got shot in the chest for innocently walking the dogs down the street? Instead of, and I'm not trying to knock Lady Gaga. I'm not. But $500,000 for her dogs to come back? You know, for a fact, everybody and their mom is going to be showing up and they're going, ding dong, here are your dogs. And they're that's a Labradoodle and that is a Yorkie. No, those are not her dogs. Wait for it. There's plenty of crazies out there that are going to try to do something. But everyone's so concerned about the dogs and they don't give a damn about the dog walker. What's up with that?
His name is Ryan Fischer.
Thank you.
Been working with her since 2011. He actually got shot in the chest 4 times. But they said that he's still in the ICU, basically recovering. His brother from Ohio has come in and is with him.
4 times?
Yeah.
He's lucky it didn't burst his heart.
Mr. Super just said, shot in the chest and exposed to COVID.
Man. Yeah.
Death certificate just says COVID.
Say that in what?
Yeah. I said death certificate just says COVID.
Yeah, no kidding. Forget all the bullet wounds that are in his chest. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Shot in the chest. 9.
This is outside of Fisher's home that he got shot. So I guess he had the dogs with him because Lady Gaga had just landed in Rome.
You're right.
But I imagine that this is something that is probably been planned, right? They probably see him with those dogs all the time.
Yeah.
They waited for him to be outside. It was at night. They probably know that he walks the dogs at night. It was like at 10 p.m. So underneath the cover of darkness, right? So but there was a third dog, Miss Asia, that got away, and the cops did recover that dog. But hopefully he recovers. And maybe he has an idea about who it is. But that's super sad.
Yeah.
You don't think about running in those types of situations, taking that type of job on.
But to me, this is why I'm so frustrated, because instantly it's $500,000 for the retrieval of her dogs, not $500,000 to find out who shot her dog walker that's been working for her for so many years. And this is somebody who you should be considering family if you're letting them take your dogs for however long you're overseas. I'm not trying to have a beef with Lady Gaga. I'm not. But let's be real here. Yes, you want to get your dogs back, but who shot your boy for those dogs? Get the money on that.
That's
for that investigation.
That's the bait. She's like, come here. I got $500,000. No questions asked. Come on. Come show up at my house. Just drop them off at my house.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That's a good point there too. That could very well be it too. She could be like, "Come on over here. Come on over. I got 500. You got to come in this back here though. The money's back here.
The gate first.
You got to come through the gate, drop off the dogs. I will give you the money, but you got to come in here though. You got to come here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then go, yeah. So I see that you have my dogs. Yes, I have your dogs. Get them. You know what I mean? Pineapples. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she says. You know what I mean? Sparkles. Whatever it may be. Code word unicorn. You know what I'm saying? Dandelions and cotton candy. And then all of a sudden, all these. You know what I mean?
Right.
Get your hands up. Get your down. You know what I mean? Assume the position. But no. She's going $500,000 just so she can get her dogs back. F the dog walker. Forget the dog walker. You know?
Yeah, I was looking into it. It looks like the dude's still in critical condition. I couldn't find Lady Gaga talking about him at all. So
zero. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's not saying nothing about the dude. She's talking about the damn dogs.
You should at least think.
Bruh. Yeah. She's not going, I'm so concerned about my friend. Trust me. Any person that you trust to watch your dogs is instantly family. That is so personal. That is so personal. They're watching your dogs. Those dogs are your babies, right? Obviously, she's willing to throw $500,000 on their asses. But really, you're not even concerned about the person that's dog sitting your dogs. You are just going, I just want my dogs back. I don't care what happened to the dog. I just want my dog back. I just want them back. That doesn't make any sense to me, guys. That's wrong. To me, the response on this thing is wrong. The news is talking about the dogs and not talking about the dog walker. What's his name again? Ryan? His name was Ryan? Yep. Ryan. His name is Ryan. And no one's talking about Ryan the dog walker. They're talking about
Good news, though.
Ryan Fischer.
This is good news.
They're talking about the French bulldogs. They're talking about the freaking, I don't even know, Asia and kerfuffle and sauerkraut. It's like it doesn't matter about what the man, what this man did, and his well-being. No one cares. Yeah. They're like, oh, once again, her dogs are gone. Oh my God, what about the dude that got shot 4 times? I thought he only got shot once. When I read about this story earlier yesterday, he was shot once. He got shot 4 times and no one gives a damn. Bruh.
I do have good news. It just released this article while we were doing the show, but it looks like he just went into stable condition and was able to text his friend and said that he's breathing on his own now.
That's good.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
That's great freaking news. But like I said, the media is talking about the dogs. Lady Gaga is talking about the dogs. What about the dude that actually was the one that was accosted? You know, the one that was violently, the violence was put upon. The dogs, only worst thing that the dogs have right now is that they're in a different area that they've never seen before. They have different smells in their environment, and maybe they're not getting the treats that they used to get. Hopefully that's the worst case scenario. You know what I mean? Hopefully they're not being used in a dog fighting ring. Can you imagine that? Lady Gaga's dogs in a dog fighting ring? Like, they'd be like, what is this? I don't understand what's going on. You know, nothing's fluffy in here. Nothing.
It's funny.
What?
Ryan Fisher's friend, this guy Pascal, who's like giving comments on these articles and stuff. He said, "I just want the world to know the man behind Lady Gaga's dogs and other people's dogs, and this man deserves recognition. He was the one that was shot. He was the one protecting her dogs.
Right.
And not enough people are focusing on that.
Thank you.
So
exactly. You know what? Malia from Australia, all the way from Australia, comes in with a zinger. I got to read this comment, and this this could very well be a good point here. She said, plot twist. It may come out he may have been in on it, but it went wrong. She said, calling it now. You know what? That could very well be it too. You know what I'm saying? It could very well be it as well. She may have, or he may have said, hey, I'm going to be walking with these dogs. You know, these are very expensive, and they're Lady Gaga dogs. be walking down this street at this time. Just pull up, get the dogs. Or can you find somebody that can do this where I'm not connected with these guys at all? Maybe. And then one guy is just bloodthirsty and went pop, 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 and then took the dogs. That could very well be it too. That's very Lifetime movie-ish, but yes, I could see that happening for sure. So I mean, obviously, time will tell. Time will only tell as we find out more and more. Like I said, hopefully the dogs are brought back. Maybe they're gone for good. We never know. But I'm sorry, Lady Gaga. I'm sorry. Let me just say this respectfully, Lady Gaga. You should be more concerned about the dog walker, or you should be as concerned. Let's just say that, as concerned. As concerned as you are with the dogs, you should be just as concerned about Ryan Fischer. That was your dog walker. Remember him? Yeah.
What
he
if
was shot in the
Banditos?
chest. He was shot in the chest 4 times. Real talk. You should most definitely care. And if it was the Banditos, then I don't know. Maybe that's the weirdest thing that a prospect ever had to do, which would be interesting. You want me to do what?
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.